God. All right. Hi, everyone.
Y'all, hey, I'm happy to be here. Here's the thing, okay? A couple little.
We were just laughing together. Oh, the times we had.
I forgot that this was happening. I've been house sitting, and so I picked up my mom and at the airport last night, and then I was driving home, and it was like late, and I was like, wait, it's the live tomorrow. So here we are. Hopefully, maybe some of you guys jumped over from Amanda's earlier live. You may notice a slight difference in her. Sorry, guys.
Woo!
A couple things before we get started. Hey, it's Pod in the City. We're here live every single Friday right now, we're doing the morning after. We got to flush our systems of the watching of And Just Like That. We're in our deep hate rewatch. I want to say hi to our friends. Hey, Julie. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Natasha. I've been like watching your TikToks, and I love your TikToks, and I always think you look fabulous. There was one that you were killing it. I was living for it. So I was like, oh my God, Natasha. Love.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Oh, the way that I know about Natasha's TikToks is because she follows my TikTok.
Open that
doll if you want to check it out.
Oh, yeah.
And we're mutuals, babe. If anyone from over here follows me on there, I will totally friend you back. And like, I will like your videos and all of it. Also, one of our listeners here.
This comment here, Joan.
Danielle!
On Joan's list. He's like, did you listen to Taylor Swift's album? And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, it came out today. I'm like, when would I have listened to that?
Okay. You can put that comment back up. Okay. Here's my feelings about life of a showgirl. All right. First of all, if you've listened for a while, I think Taylor Swift I would give her the Aretha treatment, which is gowns, beautiful gowns, whatever, go back to that quote. I've always thought that for me, my biggest annoyance with Taylor Swift is the dancing. It bugs me. No offense, girl. And I understand she's trying to connect with like middle schoolers and that high school feeling of like love and whatever. That's not my vibe. It's not gay enough for me. Let's be real.
Is it better than Sabrina Carpenter's album? There's no way.
Oh, it's worse. I've been seeing mostly bad response about it. So I feel more comfortable here revealing my feelings because, it's a common thing. My big problem here, and sorry, is anyone pissed? Let us know. Were you guys in on it? I don't know. Here's my problem. Taylor Swift is not a showgirl. Okay. So if we're trying to play this game that like, I'm this showgirl and the world looks at me as I'm glamorous, but really on the inside, I'm just a little girl on the inside. Honey, you're like a billionaire. You fly your private jet all over the place and you are like the most powerful voice probably in music. And you don't use it in the right way. And I don't see you being charitable. And in my opinion, calling yourself a showgirl is kind of ridiculous. Sorry about it. But you're not a showgirl.
Ooh, she said that.
Maybe say life of a... I don't know. Here's my problem.
Life of a pumpkin spice latte loving gal. Isn't her gig that she's like the most relatable beige out there?
That's the thing is I think that's what she's going for. I always am questioning like what's with the hair? Why does she go to award shows and she wears the same hairstyle? She doesn't do it. And then I seen some feedback about it and people are like, she's trying to be relatable or whatever. I'm like, okay, sure. My problem is the dichotomy here. Danielle, I love you, babe, and I'm sorry. I've never been a big Taylor. I've never been like, I hate Taylor Swift. Okay, but I think that now her shift into like being friends with like the Mahomes and all of that is just not cute. It's not cute, girl. And I don't like personally. Guess what? I don't like a lot of things. But hey, it's a podcast hosted by me, so. You can leave if you want. Not you, Danielle. Not Jay Schwa. Not my I'm just talking to the general.
Listen, there's a comment here. Oh, sorry. Did you have more to say on that?
Yes. When Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce did their announcement for their engagement, which I hate to be a hater, but I think that's a PR relationship. But I digress. They announced it saying like your high school gym teacher and your high school English teacher just got engaged. And then a month later, you're saying you're a showgirl. So which is it, Taylor Swift? Are you our high school English teacher or are you a showgirl? Anyway. Sarah, hey, were you the person who tried to leave the anonymous post saying that Amanda, is disconnected, etc.? I'm kidding. I am on one today.
I haven't told anyone about that except you.
Well, if you don't know, well, now you know.
Now y'all know. Somebody tried to post a comment saying that, does anybody think that Amanda's really just out of it and Jody's doing everything in her power to try to make Amanda seem interesting? I miss when they used to laugh together. I was like, what? My reality is just not the same as everyone else's, apparently. Anyway, look, you had some news, some breaking news.
I actually have some big news.
Do you want to? Can I play the news and gossip thing?
Oh, sure. While I put the. The problem is I'm also an idiot and I actually forgot to put the photos in. So what I'm going to do is put them in right now.
Okay. Can you talk about what they are? I don't even know what this poos is.
The first headline that came out yesterday, y'all. We're still on it. Sarah Jessica Parker shares insight on tough decision to end. And just like that, I'm going to just read you the article because it's needs to be read, okay? Fun. Sarah Jessica Parker revealed why she and Michael Patrick King made the decision to end And Just Like That, which brought Carrie Bradshaw's story to a close. It was a very tough decision, Sarah Jessica, who played Carrie during both series, said in an October interview on CBS Mornings.
October 2nd, that was yesterday. Oh my God.
I'm not sure what that decision means, because I could just be on hiatus, but it was a difficult decision. So they're saying and alluding that the show could continue.
Okay. All right. Please come back.
Because I could just be on hiatus. I do want it to come back really badly.
I see Michael Patrick King's name in bold there.
Indeed. It wasn't just hard for her, but admittedly, for writer and director Michael Patrick King, who stunned viewers when he announced that season 3 would bring And Just Like That to a close mid-season. Oh shit, I'm reading these out of order. I think Michael thought about it a lot, she said, and I think it's out of respect for this singular professional experience that you have to consider what you want to do and have you done it? Oh,
what?
Yes. You have to consider what you want to do and have you done it. And sometimes it's best to gracefully walk away. Gracefully.
Oh my God.
The overflowing shit toilet was graceful. When things feel really right and energetic. That's what I'd call the end of season 3 of And Just Like That is really right.
There's a Carrie dancing in her apartment. I've never wanted to kill myself more.
Here we laugh, you guys. If you want laughs, come here. Instead of squeezing and exploiting people's generosity. Okay, they did this so that they wouldn't exploit people's generosity and hospitality.
They had Victor Garber overflowing a toilet of shit.
Let's see. Okay, a fan said one final goodbye to Carrie, Miranda Hobbs, and Charlotte York during the August 14th series finale. And while the news left fans in shock and with a lot of questions about the 3 characters brought to life in 1998, Michael was happy putting a period at the end of their stories. I really do want people to understand that this was about telling these stories and bringing them to a place where there was a finish, Michael told The Hollywood Reporter in an interview in August. And by finish, I mean an open-ended finish, where each of the characters' lives could continue. and you could feel good about it for all of them. Who am I feeling good about in this?
Yeah, they all have miserable lives. Miranda's about to raise another baby with Steve, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so that does all work together. Yes, guys, what are your thoughts? I read this last night and I literally was dead.
My first question, number one, how dare you? All these comments are very funny. I can't wait to go back and reread these.
Me too.
Yeah, agree, Gabrielle. If the show comes back, but me and John have been saying this for a while, that we think, or maybe I think, and you just let me talk, is that I think that everyone wants to branch off away from Michael Patrick. I think that's what this was. I'm starting to think it's more and more of a coup that HBO was like, we're going to end you, but like, it's just a hiatus. Then we're going to talk to Darren. He's going to get Kim Cattrall, get Pat Fields back in there. Like, what if that happened? Oh my God, I would be tingling with excitement if they brought back the actual show.
What if? And see, we were hypothesizing this and hoping it would happen at the end. I really stuck to my guns of wanting the Carrie is reading her novel, which was And Just Like That, and really we're still just in Sex and the City. Maybe playing the Sex and the City theme at the very end, which was an insult, by the way.
Yeah. Oh my God, we watched that live together. You guys can check it out on our Patreon, by the way. It's us watching that live, the finale live together. And we both
genuine, I think the reaction was like, wait, I think I was like, wait, did the next episode start? And you're like, no, wait, no, they're playing the song. And we're like, what?
We looked at the timestamp and there was like only a couple minutes left. And we're like, is it over? Is it like wrapping up? Is that it? She's not going to Paris to see Samantha. We think it's going to be Duncan, but it's actually Samantha type deal.
I think they're going to just reintroduce the show. Why not just reintroduce the show Sex and the City?
Well, I know, but I think maybe this, and just like that was just a way to get Michael Patrick King to like live out his own little fantasy. And they're like, now you got this out of your system. And now like you had your day in the sun and now we're all going off and going back to the show. That
maybe it was like a humiliation ritual for him or whatever. Like they were trying to like take him down a notch.
Maybe.
I do want to say hi to people because I was in the middle of saying hi and then I went on a huge rant about Taylor Swift. Oops. Yeah. Patsy Mayonnaise. Hey, babe. Hey, Jay Schwa. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Mandisha. Hey, Auntie Krista. Hey, Marie. Hey, did I say Michelle? Hey, Sarah. I did say hey, Sarah. I think that's it, right? Hey, Meredith.
AP.
Hey, Gabrielle.
Danielle.
Yeah. Did you leave? I'm sorry.
We didn't say her name. Say hello right now. We'll shout you out. Okay. Did anyone watch this episode? Oh, wait. You had two pieces of news.
What was the other one? Another piece of news. And of course, my stupid ass. This actually is a really good one. I forgot to put the picture in. Hey, write in the notes Danielle right Marie. Now what you think this is going to be. What do you think is going to be revealed in this news piece?
Is it that And Just Like That's coming back or Sex and the City?
Do you imagine? It's like And Just Like That returning surprise for season 4
hey,
in
Maria.
2 weeks. It drops in 2
it's just our podcast finally kind of caught on in the lexicon and then it was over.
I know. The problem is we've been chasing. We're doing a podcast originally about a show that aired 25, 30 years ago. So yeah.
But people are enjoying our content still, you guys. Did you check out this Carrie and Big Toxic AF? Go check out all of our videos over there. Comment.
Danielle, thank you. I was sad for a second. I was like, oh my God, I hope the Swifties aren't pissed. Wait, Patsy, hey.
Okay,
what just Samantha. We do want Sam in the City. Here is what happened. Okay. Reese Witherspoon reveals real age of morning show co-star who's a decade older than she claims to be. Reese Witherspoon accidentally revealed the real age of morning show castmate Karen Pittman. Let me see where the rest here. The 49-year-old Oscar winner, who was born in 1976, spilled the beans about the Emmy-nominated actress while appearing on Las Culturistas with... Oh, this happened on September 17th, I guess. But this story just literally, I just saw
Probably
this.
no, I skipped that one. I never skipped Lost Girl, and I skipped this one. So maybe everyone else did too. They're just getting back around to it.
Okay, I am missing a piece of this story. Sorry, but I did read it, so I will just tell you guys what happened.
Okay.
She's talking about how
this is who played Naya on And Just Like That, by the way.
Yes. Guys. And for the entire thing, we've been like, she's said online that she's 90 or 39, okay? Which is how old I am, which is fine. Like, I'm not saying we seem that different in age, but like, we don't, in my opinion, I'm like, I don't, whatever. And so all along, I've been like, what does it make sense? Thanks for the, yes, I love to start a load of laundry and then have it end. Well, we've been like, okay, what sense does this storyline even make? Because like how old, that was our original backtracking, is like, we only wanted to know how old she was because we were like, okay, she's having this pregnancy storyline where, you know, we're kind of, the other ladies are like moved past that. So what's going on here? And so it's said online, she was born in 1986. Reese Witherspoon is like, okay, Reese Witherspoon's 49, right? And going to be turning 50 next year. She's like, Karen and I, we knew each other. Like, I don't remember if it was that they went to the same high school or they went to high school at the same time in the same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like knew each other directly. And so she's really just recounting a story of like, oh yeah, we knew each other and blah, 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 blah. And then so people were like piecing it together. And now in Reddit, thank you. You guys, if you don't go on Reddit, I'd say drop every other thing you go on except for Pod and the City podcast, and then go on Reddit. Someone wrote, does the actress actually claim to be 39, or is it one of those things where she's never said either way and some random year or date popped up online and she didn't correct it? Here's a comment. Someone said, her age was actively being changed online when the first season of And Just Like That was airing. It was listed on several websites, and then it was scrubbed and replaced with the 1986 birth date. I remember because they changed her age to my age, and I knew when I had looked her up just weeks prior, she had been like a decade older than me. Person comments back, this is so bizarre to me, especially if she's the one behind it. She does not have, oh, well, whatever. That's, I mean... They basically say she can't come off as 40. She doesn't. She doesn't necessarily. Here's my problem. Like, in general,
is 3 years younger than me. There's no way that Naya was 3 years younger than me.
No, even just by the way that she speaks and acts and she doesn't come off as a 39-year-old woman. No,
she in this episode, by the way.
She was, remember, Andre Rashad and her almost get into a car accident, and then that Billy Eichner impersonator.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look like Billy Eichner, but he sounds just like, he's like, I have a baby! I've got a toddler!
Oh,
sorry. Oh, I thought I scared the dog.
No, on the Writers Room podcast, they said, they're like, this toddler guy, oh man, and Michael Patrick, this happened to you, didn't it? And they're all like, yeah, Michael, it happened to you, right? And Michael's like, yeah, no, it didn't actually happen to me, but it happened to a friend of mine, actually. I'm like, so now we're not even using our own stories, we're just pulling from friends of friends of friends.
Here's the problem, is like, does every storyline have to have a like, are they okay? I've just had an epiphany. I feel like they do that. Guys, if you don't know, they always want to associate and say that in the writer's room that this happened to someone here, or this is why we added this, because this happened to this person. Whatever. I think they're doing that because they're like, oh, these storylines suck. And we're like, uh-oh, how do we cover our butts? Do you think they're that self-conscious?
I mean, that would make sense, but it doesn't seem like they go in with any foresight that anyone's going to dislike the show in any way. I don't feel like they feel the need to cover their own butts with anything. Okay,
oh, her? Sorry. She does look amazing. Here is the other part of that story. Sorry. I could throw a rock. She went to the one girl's school and I went to the other girl's school. Same age, exact same age, coming up together. And we finally met on the first season of the morning show. Okay, so some people are commenting that she was kind of being shady here by dropping this like this.
Yeah, a little. She protests too much there. She said too much.
And then she says, I guess so. We're natural girls. It's just great. I so celebrate all her wins. And she was on just like that too. And she's just killing it. I mean,
Except
she
for
is
the fact
killing
that
it
she was
because she
actually
has an
like that.
Emmy nomination. Like I think she won an Emmy, didn't she?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know,
That's
guys.
and just like that certainly didn't win any Emmys.
Okay, guys, hi, Marsha. I applaud being able to befriend an eclectic group of friends. We don't always have to agree, but we can find common ground.
I think it's Maria. You said Marsha.
Oh, sorry.
There's no Marsha here.
It's because I'm living for the last name. Gaetan. I love it, babe. That is
what else about this episode?
Oh, okay. The start of the
Who
episode.
watched it? Let us know in the comments.
Yes,
Did you watch the episode?
Put right now, yes or no. That's all you have to do. Simple. If you've never commented before, put a Y, honey. Yes or no? Did you watch the episode?
Sex and the Widow. You'll know it because it's a long extended tennis scene for about 15 minutes.
Can you guys hit subscribe, hit like, and share? Here's what you're going to know is that at the beginning of this episode, okay, let's not forget that Miranda in like the last episode, wasn't it? Just had her, was it the last episode or the episode before? Her breakthrough. I mean, literally. But she had the breakthrough of being like, I'm not happy. Okay. So from that moment, okay.
And it was summer then, right? Because Carrie's surgery, like she was wearing like flip-flops and stuff.
Yes.
So summer.
Yes. Okay. So okay. She had that whole epiphany and all, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She texts Che, hey, let's get together again sometime or whatever. And
then she signed it Rambo.
I wanted to skip that because the start of this episode is AP, thanks, babe. Oh, okay, so Natasha, you did watch. Yay! Natasha actually watched.
Yeah, no, okay. Other people watched too.
Oh.
In fast forward, not this week. Yeah, people are keeping up with us. Yeah. I mean, understandable.
What was I getting at? Oh, the beginning of the episode.
The episode starts. Yes.
Beginning of episode, first of all, it's really bad green screening or CGIing or whatever they end up doing because it starts okay. And then they're doing a passage of time. So they show Carrie typing at her laptop. Then the fall leaves come. And the song playing is Spring is Here, or I don't remember.
Harley Simon. It's like spring is here. So why does my heart not want to go dancing?
I'm sure Amanda doesn't like it because it's in a minor
key. This was just gonna say.
The fall leaves, full snow melted, like cherry blossom flowers floating by. So, I mean, what are we estimating? At least 4, I'd say 5 months between the last episode and this episode.
They talk about it on the Writers' Room podcast. And by the way, did you know that when Carrie was filming the scenes for Winter, that's when we decided
she held her arms up like this, and it was such an inspiring.
Okay, well, interesting. You're noticing even her acting because they said that they were like, "This is where."
I wasn't noticing her acting. I'm noticing what the writers' room think about everything, and it's that they think every dumb little thing is some like monumental choice.
They decided that that's when Carrie, in her book, was writing the big dying in the shower part. So they wrote on the page she was typing like. Big tight in the shower. And that's what she was acting off of. Like, do you really need all of that? To just be like, there, that's me looking sad. Just right?
This is why we failed. We not failed, but this is why we ended up getting out of acting.
Why put in the effort if you don't have to?
Yeah. I've never been able to like. Sadly, I want to take it more seriously and get really deep into my head about it, but it's like hard. I'm always just like, okay, what do I look like doing this? And guys, if you didn't know, that's the wrong way to act. Okay.
So timeline.
So 5 months. I'm saying 4 months. Sorry, you can't say that winter in New York. That all of that fall, winter, and the snow has completely melted away.
And that spring is here. The song is "Spring is Here," which would indicate
has to be at least March.
Spring. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We started in September.
If that, because Carrie's wearing sandals on the hip.
October, November, December, January, February. I mean, that's 7 months, dude. Okay. So
in this same episode, a mere 35 minutes later, I'm helping you. Miranda says that the thing to Che, right? That's where you're ending with this, right?
I'm getting to the point that like she had that breakthrough moment and then nothing happened again for 6 months.
She's been on bread for 7
DM'd
months.
Che, and now it's 6 months later? This does not make sense. And I am a psycho about stupid shit like
that. At the party, at the children's benefit, where Che has been hired to do a set.
Yeah. You know what? You know who I'd hire for my children's school charity benefit? Che Diaz, who tells the entire audience to suck their dick and asks who's fucked them. That would be the first person I would think of.
So at that party, Miranda sees Che and Che goes, "Rambo, what's up?" And then Miranda says, "Oh, you didn't message me." And she goes, "Oh, when did you message me?" And Miranda says, "It's been 3 months." So that negates the whole timeline right there. So where are we?
It makes no fucking sense. And Mandish, you make a good point here. The last episode also ended with Carrie in her heels.
I'm done.
From the beginning of episode 6,
I'm sorry,
to the end of this episode 7, nearly a year has passed in the world of And Just Like That. A year.
Because they also said they wanted to get. They said on the writers' room, we knew that the audience was desperate for Carrie to get back out there. And I'm like, not necessarily. We wanted just a normal storyline where we could just watch the ladies like do their thing, but whatever, you know what we're thinking. So they're like, we just wanted to push it ahead a bit so that she'd be ready to start.
Just like we didn't want to be sad at Harry having cancer, just like we didn't want to see anything that's like too hard, but you also want to allegedly end your show gracefully. "Quote unquote," Sarah Jessica Parker.
Then Che says to Miranda, out of fucking nowhere, Miranda's like, "Well, they're like, I just smoke a lot of weed, or like I smoke a ton of weed. I probably just didn't see it, Miranda." And
I just do a ton of weed.
Okay, thank you. Oh, these writers, and then even just the DM, the DM.
Do a ton of weed.
I do a ton of weed, and then Miranda's like, "Well, I don't know, whatever." And then Che's like, "I want to strip you naked and lick your entire body." And Miranda's like, "You do?" Like, what? You know, Che hasn't even put 1 minute of thought into Miranda.
But they would.
They forgot about her completely. They forgot about Miranda completely.
But they would. Jay Schwaden, we don't want to see anyone deal with alcoholism. You're right. Pour those bottles down the drain. You good, girl. And Gabrielle says the time jumps only worked in Grey's Anatomy. I don't think
also starring Sarah Ramirez, which amazing in.
Should have never jumped on to And Just Like That, Sarah. The time jumps in this show can't make sense because they're trying to establish storylines with the characters that you're then telling the audience that, oh, who gives a fuck what happened in those 3 months, basically.
Yeah.
Like everyone's storyline then technically was put on hold.
Well, also because they don't want to show her in mourning, which again would be relatable for your demographic, which is all of us that have grown up with her and would start entering this stage of our life.
Also, when you have grief and mourning, you just still continue, and
you still have experiences
with you.
Yeah,
I don't know that you can just be like, well, 6 months later, ding, I'm over it. I mean, she also goes on that date, and puke.
Oh, okay. So here's a little thing from the Writers Room podcast. This was disgusting, by the way. So get fucking ready. Okay, I've never done a show.
Was it genuinely disgusting, or were they saying it was disgusting?
No, like I'm a picker. I'm like not really like I don't get grossed out by stuff, but like as I was listening to this, I was like, oh, okay. I've never done a show or a situation where somebody has to fake puke. Okay. Have you?
No.
Where someone has like puke on set? I guess that's like kind of rare. Okay. But anyway. So in this, they have to puke on the street, right? And so I guess they like wanted to rig, they needed to like rig their bodies. That's how I guess you do usually do it in movies, is you rig this like tube up your, so it looks like you're puking.
So it's like from the side and it's like spraying out.
And I think the guy had it, Peter. I think he had that.
Puked.
But then Sarah Jessica, national hero, walked up and was like, you know what? I got this, guys. Real girls, real Sheena Shea, this one. And she takes the bottle of the fake puke. Guess what she does?
She puts it in her mouth and then like
she chugs it and is like, let's go. And then like
no
it back up on the street. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I was like, what? And I'm not grossed out by anything like that, but Jesus.
Patsy says, I have to take my foster kittens back to the SPCA for adoption. You know what? Amanda does fostering. Did you like? And I think
that's here right now. It's
fostering is the most beautiful thing that someone can do. It's like so amazing because so many people, like I know for me, I would like fall. I would be like, I can't give these. I can't give it up. I would like not like, you know.
Princess Diana, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Oh,
but it's so amazing because it opens up space for you to like have another one.
Yeah.
Patsy, are you gonna get more? You're gonna keep doing fostering. Yeah. I love that.
Okay, let's get back to the fake puke.
Fake puke. What is the fake puke? What do you mean? Or what?
Remember the fake puke story I just told where Sarah Jessica Parker chugged a bottle of fake puke and then
but isn't Meredith asking what is the fake puke?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think that is?
Oatmeal or something?
Oh God, it's not anything I want to chug.
I think that the idea of
there's a gnat in here.
Like that has to be, I'm sorry, that feels like it's against SAG or something. Like that feels like against union rules. Like
very at your own risk type situation.
That'd be like being like, oh, hey, I know I'm supposed to bleed in this scene. Like you can use the fake blood. I'll just use my normal blood.
That's how you know a pro from Sarah Jessica. It's a treasure to have her on set.
Well, I have some propositions for some other video deep dive ideas. And since we had our what happened to, or like, and just like that ruined Miranda Hobbs, I think we need an and just like that ruined Charlotte York, and an and just like that ruined especially Carrie Bradshaw. Because
should we play the Charlotte thing?
Okay. Last night when I was watching the episode at like 11, because I was like, oops, I forgot I'm supposed to do this. That sounds terrible, but I did.
No, that's the one I watched it too.
I watched this moment and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
And then you thought I was going to take offense to this. And I'm like, no, I got that was a crazy moment.
I only thought that because I like usually I don't respond to like a lot of times.
Right.
So this randomly, I thought she was going to be like, geez, out, like guys, why do you think I thought this seemed strange?
So it's Demi.
Oh shit, we press play. You go.
So as Demi Lovato would say, sorry, not sorry. So as Demi Lovato would say, sorry, not sorry.
Do you
give her another take, please?
Do you think it's Kristen Davis's first time ever hearing the name Demi Lovato, and
it
two,
really
ever
sounds
saying
like
it for sure? Because it's like they gave her the phonetic spelling of it, like Demi Lovato.
Really hit that.
So as Demi Lovato would say, sorry, not sorry.
And it's almost like she forgot the line halfway through, right? Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I wanted to compare that to Joan in the Sister Wives season 20, like season trailer. Oh my God. I can't wait to tell you this right now. There's a moment where, Mary, you're familiar with Mary, of course. Hello? Oh, I think
yes.
Mary.
Yes. What about Mary? Was she cat or was she catfished again?
She is currently getting catfish present day right now. That's all I'll say about that. Not by me. Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Where was I? Okay, so there's a shot of Carrie. Cody is doing a redemption tour where he's saying to the wives, like, can we move to a place of whatever? And so he says to like Christine, I did love you. And she's like, and then he says to Janelle, like, oh, I miss you or whatever. And Janelle's like, mm-hmm. And then it goes to him and Mary sitting at a picnic bench. And he goes, it's not like I'm trying to get back together with you or anything, Mary. And then Mary goes, oh, we are never, ever, ever getting back together.
And was she quoting?
Speaking of Taylor Swift. Yes, of course. But like, she's a 54-year-old woman using this on her. This is her like nailed it moment.
I can feel a tension headache coming.
Like, because she thought she ate. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Yeah.
Mary said that.
Mary. Yeah, Mary. Nailed him.
Definitely thought that was going to be like used as a meme or a TikTok sound.
Oh, she definitely did because she's got Jen over there egging her on. Anyway, enough about Sister Wives, I guess. Back to this. What else do you want to talk about for this episode? Or do you just want to
guess who's back? I can't hear, but I'm back. Miranda, I'm so mad. I left my wallet at the stand and you got yelling at me.
You're really leaning Anthony here. Steve's not quite as...
Well, they're both back. And I still don't like Anthony in Samantha's spot because he's like, well, that was just like when I got the hand job in the bathroom from the cater waiter.
No, that's not the joke. That was genuinely a guffaw from me. Because there was a setup and then a paid off joke right out. They're at the party, the benefit, and he's like, look, there's absolutely nobody to fuck in here other than the cater waiters, but I have a very strict no cater waiter policy. And then like a few minutes later, when Peter gets in, he's like, he must have slipped in while I was getting the hand job from the cater waiter.
Fine.
But it was like a joke at least.
I guess it at least was a joke, but
back to Steve. Steve, who's deaf but also
Miranda.
Like so stupid.
Miranda, I left my wallet at the stand when you were yelling at me on the phone.
Well, you're probably screaming at him. He is deaf. He's overstimulated. Everything is moved around at the market. That would be very confusing for anyone.
This also is 6 months later after she had her finger bang epiphany, so she's really on the edge and she can't deal with it.
And then in this episode
looks
is
hot
also
in this though. Sorry,
he does look hot. He looks so in his fall or what? I guess
like the little Canadian tuxedo on.
Yeah, he looks
his glasses,
and he's super polite to Naya. And then Naya's like, "This is my husband, Andre Rashad." We say both names always. Okay, so
she's like. Andre Rashad, this is Miranda Hobbs. Miranda Hobbs, Andre Rashad. I'm like, can't we just say Miranda? Well, now maybe his name is hyphenated.
Well, so then that's like crazy to even call him that. Anyway, so Miranda tries to get Steve to finger bang her in their own kitchen.
Yes.
And I think Carrie says a couple times in here, why don't you try to work things out with Steve? Miranda at this point has not even mentioned to Steve, I feel like we're in a holding pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think if she had just said that to Steve, he would be like, oh my God, like, I'm so happy you're saying that. Me too, but I didn't want to piss you off because you know how you can kind of fly off the handle.
Well, I think, okay, I'll give me this. I'm going to give them too much credit here, but maybe this is more the feeling of like, it's not Steve. Like, it's not that Steve can do anything. She needs something complete. Like, she can't be with a man, basically, is kind of what they're like. I'm gonna just say that I'm gonna give them minor time. I'm gonna try and pretend.
Let's say, okay, sure.
I don't think it's true,
But it's
but
not fair to not say to your partner, I feel like something's off here.
also, please tell me, guys, would you now? I'm the type that like I would prefer if I know this is live and whatever. I'd prefer that like me and whoever I'm having sex with would like shower before we have sex. Like I don't like the idea of like having someone's body dirty fingers.
I think it's different for gay men. Yeah, but okay.
But
right.
Miranda's like, finger me, Steve, and he's like, oh, really, and then he like goes and he washes his hands. And I think,
that's actually
and
nice.
while he's doing that, Miranda's like,
she's being such a bitch. She's not faking it either. She's like, she's making it very obvious that something's wrong. So then he's like, and like, you caught him off guard. That would be weird if you have not had sex for months and months, and all of a sudden now you're like really like coming at me. That would be weird.
He also wants him to be something that he isn't, which is a finger banger across America who's a stand-up comedian who has sex with a million people and goes and just takes you. Has Steve ever been like a take you? No. And maybe they should have explored that more of like where she's like, I am the mother. I am the alpha in this relationship. And I don't want to always be the alpha.
Sure.
So
and I think Steve would do that for her. Just him punching that bag.
That could also make sense because Che provides that as well. Like she's like, I just want to be nurtured. I just want to be the babe. I just want to be like the one that's like the babe.
I felt like it was Carrie's such a bitch and a bad friend. This is another way of how she's a little narcissistic here. Is that she never told Miranda, by the way, Che, that person you've been obsessing over for the past 6 months, is gonna be here tonight. Like that just seems so like, because if I'm Miranda, to me, I'm thinking
so on purpose, I think. Don't you think?
I don't know. I think Carrie's just that self-involved. But if I was Miranda, I would think, so I'm never on your mind then. When I'm not around, like you're not thinking of me ever when you're at work and Che mentions that I'm going to be like, I'm just never even a factor in your head.
But again, that doesn't make sense because this has now been 4 months. Just last episode is when she revealed to Charlotte that she had sex with Che and had a crush on them. And like, that was the whole thing of last episode was how, wasn't it? How like she was in love with Che basically. And so now 5 months have passed and nothing has happened. And Carrie now at this point is like, oh wait, yeah, that woman or that person who finger banged you in the kitchen while I peed into a Snapple bottle. And then I yelled at you about it. And we had a whole thing where you said you hated, you couldn't stand your life, you needed to change, et cetera, et cetera.
Also, she brought up Che on their walk and talk the day before. So obviously, Che is on your mind. Che is on. She Brent just said to Carrie, does Che ever mention me? By the way, Che's going to be there tonight.
Even in them walking and chatting about Che, even if Miranda was like, oh yeah, I can't remember exactly what Miranda says about Che, but would Carrie not be like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot to tell you, Che's going to be at the event at that.
Because she's not thinking of other people. She's not Miranda, her friend of 30 years, is just not even a factor in her head.
I want to be generous here, and maybe they could have explored this. Is that like during grief and all of that, you are like you maybe do forget about all of those things. You are very focused on yourself. Unfortunately, Carrie's always been pretty focused on herself, but so it's hard. I do want to say that there is some backup here that Miranda was being a bitch.
Yeah,
thank you, Leanne.
Of course.
And Gabrielle says, Gabrielle's on my side. Showering before and hand washing are huge deals for me. No sexy time. Squeaky down first. I love that.
This past year when I was dating, I dated, I think, exclusively like blue collar workers. I'm like, you will go to your own house before you even enter my house and you will shower there. Like you are going home to your own house first.
Okay, but oftentimes like guys who do like jobs like that, their fingernails.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm a freak about fingernails.
Well, now the thing is, the lights are all the way off.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not seeing any of that.
I can't. One day, I think we should each write a list of info that we know about each other.
Speaking of which, actually, okay, we actually do need to start recording soon, but our pillow talk is next, and it's going to be live if you're on Patreon. And last few have been really fun.
Oh, it is going to be live.
It is, Mama.
It is. Okay.
We'll do a little Cosmo quiz, or maybe you'll find a different quiz.
I was also thinking I would love to hear some of your guys' stories. If you're a Patreon, first of all, join Patreon. It's patreon.com/pod and the city. $6 a month gets you early access, ad-free, all of that. And you get extra episodes. We do like a ton of extra episodes. There's like probably like 100 hours of extra shit over there. So we're doing All Stars season 2 of Drag Race. We're doing Smash, and we do Vanderpump Rules. We're doing like a rotation.
Yeah.
So our next week we are on Pillow Talk. And if you're over there, I would love to hear some of your guys' like sex stories. Let's get dirty.
Everyone in the comments, we do kind of, because we'll do like a stupid Cosmo quiz, but then it brings up actual like good sexual discussions, and people get really, really nasty in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I really like it.
I want to know. Think about it in your head. Have you guys ever had like a threesome?
I haven't.
That actually does somewhat surprise me, but maybe not.
I'm too self-conscious. I'm like, you guys just go do that. It seems like a whole thing.
Well, I guess though, would you have it would be a threesome with like a guy and a girl?
Oh yeah. Actually, I'd probably enjoy it with 2 guys. But then I have to do even less.
Like, I'm not a girl, but I do think it would be kind of hot if you were in a threesome with 2 guys and the 2 guys were like also like kissing and stuff.
No, I don't want that though.
Oh,
well, anyway, hear more about this on Pillow Talk. All right,
this
guys,
is how it goes. Is we'll just
this is kind of what it's like. That's it. Make sure you check out all of our other videos. By the way, go look at this one. Carrie and Big Talk is like as fuck. We want more numbers on that. Numbers and weekly roundup in general, all that stuff. We love you guys.
We do.
Is that it?
Yeah, hit subscribe, please. It'd be really helpful. We love you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye.